Hi, this is Gary Wise, and
Chris Scott here at Good Life Realty.
what we're going to talk about today is, Chris, we're going to be hosting a webinar exclusively for Inman coming
Yes.
up. And I know we're going to be talking about something that is really near and dear to your heart.
Well, it's pretty controversial. I believe it's controversial. I mean, it's something that you've experienced and gone through the curve. But I think an interesting fact that we should share with everybody is last year, and you know this already, but last year, only 1% of homeowners found the home that they purchased in a newspaper or in traditional print advertising.
Okay, 1%. That totally makes sense. Now, you shared a stat with me earlier. Chris, how much money did we as realtors spend to advertise and promote our homes there?
$1.5 billion.
$1.5 billion. I would wager, Chris, that agents, if you add up all the commissions, gross commission income, that we made on that 1% of homes we sold, it didn't even come close to covering the cost.
Well, let me ask you, Gary, how many dollars did you spend in traditional print advertising last year? Why?
This much.
Why?
Why? Because it doesn't work. That's not where the customers are. This is a fundamental principle of marketing, and it carries over in everything that we do, Chris. And what is that? Where do we market properties?
Well, we want to meet the customer where they're at.
And where are they now?
They're on the internet, they're online, and they're searching for property online.
And so that's what we're here to talk about is how do we market effectively online, easily, and save a ton of money in order to attract buyers to the homes that we're marketing.
And I think, Gary, this is what we're going to share on Tuesday, is really introducing everyone to some strategies, some tactics on how to implement online marketing in your real estate business, because in this digital age it requires a different set of skills. In the old days it was easy to take an ad out in the newspaper.
Oh sure, I was able to do this myself until I had enough money to hire an assistant, and that marketing assistant simply designed the ad and gave it to the newspaper, the magazine, whomever, and then I stroked a big check. Now,
interestingly enough, it isn't that much more complicated as long as you know what to do and how to do it. It's just like anything else. The first time you designed a newspaper ad, it was probably a bit of a stretch, right? You had to figure out what to say and how to find the audience and what newspapers to put it in. But over time, you figured out how to do it, and what we're going to do is shortcut that process for everybody so they know how to do that online as well. So we hope to see everybody on Tuesday as part of this Inman Select.
So quick question, Chris.
Yes.
How do they register?
They're going to register by clicking on the button below on this page so that you can reserve your spot. And by the way, we tend to get a lot of people registered, but excitingly, we've really expanded the number of people who can attend these live sessions, so definitely reserve your spot early and get there.
Yeah, last time we had over 5,000 people register for our webinar.
Yes.
And so look for that kind of attendance, and we look forward to seeing you during that educational webinar.